Hey everybody, Neon here. I have a really exciting bit of content to share with you today. No normal podcast, but instead, for this week, I actually had a chance to sit down with the Legion Commander, Tresdin, and talk about everything that's going on in her world right now. I caught up with her right after that Call to Arms comic came out, so you can get a sense of what's happening in the world if you go read that, if you haven't had a chance to do that already. But yeah, just talk about life in the Bronze Legion and everything that's going on. Without further ado, let's get right into that conversation.
It's Commander Tresdin to you.
So it's so wonderful to have you here. I'm very excited to welcome the Legion Commander Tresdin to the show. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, Neon?
I'm doing very well. I'm excited to have you here. Hopefully our connection holds out. It's a little bit difficult to, cross-dimensional connections like this, but I think that we can hold it together for our interview. Yeah, no.
Yeah, just make it snappy. I have a war to fight. So.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very
No.
sure. Like everybody in the Dotaverse seems to be very very busy, but it's so wonderful for you to come onto the show and spend some time with me. But to get started though, I think that not a lot of people understand, your backstory, kind of like where you got to, how you got to where you are right now, because you're obviously such a high position within the Bronze Legion. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got there?
I actually started out as a slave, and then the Bronze Legion came through the village I was a slave in, and they wanted to recruit people, and those who didn't want to be recruited, they were killed.
Oh,
And so I decided instead to just kill the Legion commander.
okay.
And
I suppose that's a strategy.
yeah, and it didn't work so well though because they instead threw me in the pits to die. But I didn't.
Oh,
I managed to survive, and eventually I climbed the ranks and became the Legion commander.
Is that a normal training regime for the Legion, the Bronze Legion? That seems kind of a pretty rough workplace environment from the sounds of it.
Well, you kind of have to be, uh, you have to be a certain amount of assertive, and you have to be pretty much a powerhouse in order to become Legion commander. You can't show any weakness, and that's why I don't ever show any weakness.
Oh. Well, I actually wanted to ask you something about that because I think a question some people have I was wondering about is there some sort of like affirmative action policy in the Legion, because like you're a woman and you're the leader
What?
of this army. I'm just people are asking, do you have like like a quota system? How does it that the woman
What
gets
is
to
it a
the top
problem
of
for
the?
you that I'm a woman?
No, I mean, like people are asking. I mean, this is just
Who are you to question my prowess simply because I am a female? Do you want to go? We can go right here, right now. We'll
no,
see who has the bigger
I,
nuts. I bet you have none, you nerd.
okay, no, I mean, I was just wondering. People have been asking that. Not me. I wasn't wondering. I knew that you have what it takes, but there'd be other people were asking, so that's why I was.
It is not
Just,
an issue. I eat men for breakfast.
Oh, okay, understood. Understood. Move on to the next thing then. But with that though, I know that you do have some competitors, some rivals in the in your world. Right now I know that you're really concerned about Sorla Khan, who's been of course starting this war with attacking the your lands. Can you tell us a little bit about your backstory and your times battling against her?
Ugh, yeah, fucking Sorla. She, the fucking Oglodies, they were attacked. They actually used to be pretty nice people, but then they were attacked by the Turnsmen, and their ancient civilization went to ruins, and they eventually got their revenge. But when they did, they made the first Red Mist army, and ever since they have been very uh and they don't even go out for conquest. Okay, so now with the Red Mist army, they go uh out and about ravaging everything in their path like fucking savages, but they don't even do it for conquest like the Bronze Legion does. It's an honor for the people who we conquer to be under the Bronze Legion, But the fucking Aglodes, they just go around and fucking kill just for the heck of it. And that's what Sorla is doing now. She has just set her sights on Stonehall, not because she wants to have the power there, just because she wants to destroy it, because she is terrified of any threat to her beloved Aglodes.
Yeah, and I heard a theory that you had right now that, I mean, there is this offensive that is happening at Terrace, and that you were saying that you think that she's planning to stage this attack on the back end of Stonehall. What makes you think that?
Yeah, honestly, everyone here is so fucking incompetent compared to me. It's actually incredible. It's unfathomable how nobody else can see. It's so obvious that they want to go through Roseleaf and then from the back there go into Stonehall while Stonehall is defending in Taran. It's so obvious if you just look at the map and look at what's happening. Even Emperor Galanius is questioning it.
Well, I kind of wanted to ask you about your work relationship. Do you feel like it's a well balanced work environment that he adequately respects your boundaries and your agency within the Legion?
Well, he does question my decisions and my plans. He actually didn't want me to go with my plan of occupying Roseleaf to ambush the Red Mist there. I actually had to not defy his orders, but I made the decision and he may or may not have agreed. But I did it anyways because I know it is the best decision.
Have you ever considered bringing this up to your HR department? Did you have something like that in the Bronze Legion? Some sort of mediator to figure out some of your differences? Because it sounds like you guys have a bit of a contentious relationship, and I feel like that might cause some anxiety or something like this.
No, there's no anxiety allowed in the Bronze Legion. There's no HR department. It's the weak should fear the strong. That's how it goes. And that's why I needed to make my decision assertively, because that's how it works.
Well, I mean, it's a weird decision making process. I'm not going to here to judge, but you guys, do what you want. But there is I think one bit of a sensitive subject, and other people are asking. I mean, I don't judge, but people are asking. Can you tell us a little bit about your relationship to Belisano?
What?
I
What?
I
You
know
have
that
a
this.
who? Yeah, Belisarius, do you have a problem with it?
Well, I mean, people are wondering. We've heard rumors that
What have they been
maybe.
saying? What have they been saying?
Well, I mean, I've heard rumors that you and Balisano, who's a satyr, might
What does
be
that matter?
romantic.
Does his ethnicity matter? Why did you bring that up in specific? What's your problem?
Well, I mean, I guess here we don't tend to date goats, people. I mean, it's still a thing that happens.
Well,
I don't know what's.
neither do I. Okay. Next question.
Okay, sure. I'll I'll leave that for now. Okay, that's fine. Well, actually, I wanted to ask you, finally about Rix, because clearly has been a important part of your command for a while now, and I wonder, what your thoughts are about him, right now, given everything that's been going on.
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, during our last conquests around the Stonehall area to the south, he has been doing work. I mean, both me and Marcus kind of agrees that he might have done enough. He might not have done as much as he could have, but at least it seems like his intentions are to do his best. But it's just he might be a little bit incompetent. But his loyalty is very much appreciated, and he has been around for a long time and always been on my side. And yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I was kind of asking about the rebellion. I mean, did you
What?
not did you hear about
What?
he
The
Rick's
rebellion?
killed Marcus? Did you not
What?
know about this?
What?
Yeah,
Are
no,
you joking?
no, he killed Marcus in Roseleaf. Have you not seen the news?
Are you what? What? Why would he
No,
kill Marcus?
I think that he didn't like the racist comments. I mean, that was my impression. Marcus seemed like a kind of a dick.
This is what's your source? What's your source on this? I don't believe
I mean,
it.
I've got this comic right here. Is that like a valid reference for you people in the Dota? I can show it to you. Right. So this is it right here. Yeah. No.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're right. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm.
What the fuck?
Are you gonna need a moment? I mean, we can.
Hold on, give me that. Give me that. Let me look at it. Hold on. They had been gathering in the wine cellar. He was supposed to convince them to get on our side. He was supposed to convince them of why we are helping them against the red mist. Not to convince them that they should rebel versus us. Now they are fucking themselves. Us occupying them might suck for a little bit, yeah, but at least they won't be completely destroyed, like the Red Mist would, like they do with everything in their way, because they're fucking savages. Just like fucking Vools too. Everyone is just fucking primitive animals.
I'm sensing that you might need a few moments to work through the grief of Marcus's death. I know you're a longtime friend. I'm sure. So I'm gonna let you go if that's okay. I'm sure you got some work to attend to here. But I mean,
yes, I must leave right now.
Okay, I mean, thank you for your time.
Thank you
for your time. I appreciate it. You know, we'll Tresdin, are you still there? You still there? Well, I guess that's everything for today. Then, before we go, I just want to quickly thank Angermania, who helped get in contact with Legion Commander. Be sure to check out her content on her YouTube channel that's linked below. If you enjoyed this interview, let us know. Let us know for future ideas of other people that we can interview from the Artifact and Dotaverse world. Really appreciate that feedback. You can do that in the comments on the YouTube or on our Discord as well. There's a link to that below. So check all of that out. Thank you so much for joining us today. Take care, everybody.